Halloween can be a lot of fun for kids of all ages, but for some it can bring anxiety with all the haunted houses and the scary costumes. So joining us this morning with some tips to help your child overcome some of these feelings, we have Dr. Patty Ann Toplin with us. Thank you so much for being here as always.
Good morning. Happy Halloween.
Good morning. Happy Halloween to you. So tell me, this could be a really fun day, but it can be scary for some kids if they're not used to seeing ghosts and goblins and skeletons around.
Right.
How can you tell that your child might be scared of the day?
Well, what will happen is that you'll see all the commercials on TV, and they become anxious, like they want to run away, or they want you to shut it off, or they get really excited, but it's not a positive excitement, it's more of an anxious excitement. Or they'll tell you that they don't want a costume, or they don't want to go trick-or-treating. So, like, believe it or not, a lot of kids are afraid of clowns. They find them creepy, and Halloween, like, exacerbates that kind of thing. So what you need to do is to let the kids know that it's all pretend, all make-believe. Just like when they put on a towel and they make believe that they're a Ninja Turtle or Superman.
Right.
They're not really a Ninja Turtle or Superman. That's what you tell the kids about. It's not really a real witch. It's not really a ghost or a goblin or, a vampire kind of thing.
Right, and of course this year there's going to be a lot of clowns out there with that movie and everything, so I think that's going to be a popular costume out in the street. So what can parents be doing? Should they not take them trick-or-treating?
Okay, never ever make a kid go trick-or-treating if they don't want to. So an alternative is have a party at home and have it be a positive theme, like, smiling jack-o'-lanterns or a happy ghost, or, kind of fun stuff like that, like make apples, like candied apples, and keep all the scary stuff like the witches and the vampires and anything that's really frightening. You don't need to do that to celebrate. Just make it all like a combination of like fall and like pumpkins and stuff like that. And the kids will love that.
Princesses and Power Rangers, right?
Absolutely. That's right. Exactly. Because, and let the kids know, like, you put on a princess costume, it doesn't mean that you're a princess. It's just all make-believe. So really reinforce that it's pretend and make-believe, and the same is true for every scary costume that you might see, either on the streets or in the malls or on TV. It's not real, it's just pretend. And
any prep as people come to the door? Should you bring your child to the door and maybe show them, like, this is a lot of fun, and while there may be scary-looking costumes, it's all pretend? Would you encourage them to come to the door with you?
That's a great question, because what happens is, especially at night, the doorbell rings, and most kids run, they make a beeline to the door, and they open up, and they're like, and they're literally petrified. Like, you can see the kids clinging onto their parents' legs and standing behind them. So ahead of time, always, ahead of time, say to them, listen, the kids are going to come tonight. They're going to have costumes on, and in the stores you could show them the scary mask and say, look, feel it, it's make-believe. So prep them to let them know that it's all pretend, it's not real, nobody's going to hurt them, and then say, if you'd like to open up the door, you can, or if you want to wait for mommy or daddy to come with you, or just don't answer the door, and put on like a fun Halloween theme, like Charlie Brown and the Great Pumpkin. Let the kids watch that movie. They don't have to do any of the trick-or-treating stuff if they don't want to.
All right, it's all about reading your child and sort of determining what you need to do. Dr. Patty Ann, thank you so much for being here.